Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Madame Edel Neo-Vision form, so let's begin from her stats. So it is like other Neo-Vision, but the point here is the normal form gets only 180% attack boost, so it is lower than usual number Neo-Vision gets, 200%. So that's kind of downing, but I guess it's okay because her survivability, 50% defense, spirit, 80% health are not bad. Okay, this is really important because you don't want your Madame Edel die in battle. Okay, because that will hurt her so much. And talking about killers, on her normal form, she has 100% Stone Killer, and on her Brave Shift, she has 150% Demon Killer, and also 50% Stone Killer. So I can say that even when you fight against Stone enemies type, then staying on Brave Shift form is okay because only 50% difference, very small. Maybe you don't need to worry about that much. Okay, and the problem here is she doesn't have plus 6 times change damage modifier. Again, why I always complain about this, because yes, it is really important, but again, if you see later her abilities, it's perfectly understandable why she doesn't have plus 6 times. Okay, so let's take a look on her abilities. On her normal form, she is a Stardust Ray Chainer, and she also has 60% AoE stop. I'm not sure, but maybe this is usable on the arena. If it is usable, then this is really good abilities. Okay, 60%, very high. And talking about support, she is also pretty good. Okay, the first support, she able to imbue Earth or Dark element to all allies. Not only that, she also increased the damage for those elements by 15%. So yes, it will be very powerful. Just imagine combining this, using this on Dark Vision when you need to use Earth or Dark element. Okay, really nice. And she also able to give 100% Stone Killer, Magic, and Physical, and 15% physical and magic damage reduction from stone enemies. So those support abilities are really top tier. Okay, really nice. And her grandest ability is also another support. You can only use it 2 times, but the effects are great. 300% attack and magic buff. Okay, so most Neo-Vision able to imbue themselves with attack or magic stats buff, but some of them only able to do like 250%. So this 300% attack and magic buff will be useful, especially if you want to do short burst damage, because usually those Neo-Vision, even when they able to imbue themselves, they need to take one action, right? You can switch that action, replace that action with DPS, which resulted on higher damage. And this Grandis also fill LB gauge to one character. So wow, very nice. Okay, and for limit burst, I think this is only used to increase her damage. First, because on her normal form, she only not little, okay, but her limit burst damage boost is lower than her Brave Shift form. So if you really want to use her limit burst for damage, I think you should the Brave Shift version. So the reason for this normal form limit burst only for damage modifier. So let's take a look on her Brave Shift form. On Brave Shift form, she is still a Stardust Ray Chainer, but on this form, she finally able to imperil Dark and Earth element. Yes, that's really big weakness if you don't, let's say if you don't have resources to awaken her to X+1, that means you need to search imperil from other characters. Okay, so that's the weakness. And on Brave Shift form, she cannot imbue allies. Okay, so you need to switch between normal and Brave Shift form if you need to imbue allies, but that's okay. And her grandest ability, it is a Stardust Ray Chain and gives her 100% Demon Killer buff. But unlike normal version, this demon killer only for herself, but still very nice. And why I say stay on Brave Shift form if you want to deal damage, because like you can see on the table here, okay, you need to use future quantum game or whatever future, okay, to increase her damage modifier. And like you can see on this table, she reached her maximum damage on after 12 turns. So that's a long, but wow, the damage is really insanely high, okay, 170 times damage per cast. Wow, okay, with triple cast that means 510 times damage. It is the highest Stardust Ray chain on this game, okay, and I think this is the reason why they don't give her +6 times change damage modifier, because just imagine she will insanely insane if she gets +6 times change damage modifier, okay. But again, I really cannot comment, because she can reach this level of damage when you spend 12 turns on the battle. And remember, if she dies, then good luck to wait for another 12 turns. I don't say her early game suck, okay. It is still quite decent, but take a look, 90 times damage after using limit burst normal form. It is not bad, but remember that means 90 times without +6 times change damage modifier maybe not as good as 72 times with +6 times. I think she will catch up to normal in quote Neo-Vision when you have spent like 3 turns, okay, after you use her cooldown abilities. At that time she will be good, okay. And yes, when waiting for that, you can make her into finisher, okay. This finisher is really nice, okay, because if you use her limit burst, even without, let's say, without extra LB damage boost equipment, she still at least has 200% LB damage, 150% from her passive, and another 50% from her Thrustmaster reward, right? Because you will get her Thrustmaster if you get her. So she can deal 360 times damage, not a bad, okay, not a bad damage, very nice. And on the 6th turn, she can also use Extreme Gem Glory, so this can deal 340 times damage. You can combine this with your Stardust Ray chain, so maybe about 500-600 damage, very high, okay, amazing. So that's all about the abilities. Now let's talk about equipment. So on her standard form, basically you use this form to fight against stone enemies, but remember, even you use her normal form, you still want to go into her Brave Shift to use that cooldown ability and then revert back to your standard form, okay, to get the advantage of damage modifier boost. And yes, on standard form it is really good, okay, because she can become support for elemental imbue, okay. And for Brave Shift form, you can give her LB damage boosting equipment, okay, because yes, it is pretty decent as a placeholder until you reach 12 turns or whatever you want, okay. Luckily you only need to get another 100% because she already got 200% on her Brave Shift form, so it shouldn't be that hard, okay. And for partner here, I think one of the best partner is Neo-Vision Rain. Why? Because Neo-Vision Rain able to give her 100% LB damage buff. This is really good because she doesn't have that. With this buff from Neo-Vision Rain, she can deal, let's say you able to max passive for LB damage boost 300%, another 100% from Ray Neo-Vision. That means 400% LB damage boost, which means 600 times damage. Very high. Amazing. Okay, same for Yoshikiri. But for Yoshikiri here is he is a bolting strike chainer, so he cannot chain with Madame Edel, unlike Neo Vision Rain. Another good thing about Rain is Rain able to imbue Madame Edel with fire element and also Stardust Ray chain, so really good combination. And talking about abilities priority, it is very easy. If you get Madame Edel, you must awaken all of her abilities because they are so good. Okay, and that's all for equipment, partner, and abilities. Now my conclusion for Madame Edel. So yes, Madame Edel is amazing character. She can become good support and not ordinary support because let's face it, okay? Like stats buff, damage mitigation, those buffs are kinda ordinary, okay? Lots of characters have that, but this imbue elemental damage buff, not many characters have this. Those are things which make her really good characters. And remember her Trust Master reward. Wow, it is one of the best Trust Master on this game. I can say that it is even better than some SDMR, okay, because 50% LB damage, that's almost on par with Squall SDMR, and 50% true dual wield. Wow, really wow, okay. Especially, let's say this is good for someone like Tifa, who also rely on limit burst damage. Really nice Trust Master reward. If, let's say, she is available on UOC, if she is 5 stars, then I will totally go get it using my UOC, okay, because wow, this is really good Trust Master reward, okay. And for STMR, it is also very good, 188 attack. Maybe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the highest attack for Fist, okay, and this also gives you 50% LB damage, so really nice for you who want to use limit burst like herself, okay. And the best part about Madame Edel is she is pretty strong on late game, long battle, I mean, okay. If let's say after 12 turns, then the enemy probably gonna be dead. But again, most battles end below 10 turns for veteran players, okay? Because yes, like you have seen that even on, let's say, like Coral Trial in Tangier, I have problem, but it doesn't take me too long. So Madame Edel will really benefit you who not able to gear your DPS to highest stats possible, because she will compensate that with damage modifier on long battle, okay. Really amazing character, but again, the weakness, if she dies, then good luck. And no 6-time change modifier, but that's not a real weakness because you can see her damage modifier is insane. Then wow, she will be insane if she has that plus 6-time change modifier, okay. And for Vision card, it is also very good because if you remember, previous Vision card only give you like 80% in total, like for Great Sword, for Katana, but this one gives you 100% attack boost. So it's better, but for Fish users, okay. Maybe for Zenaida Neo Vision form later. So yep, I think that's all you need to know about Madame Edel Neo Vision. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Pro X videos. Bye bye guys.